Hello, welcome again. My name is Esteban, a registered Social Security analyst. And in this video, we're going to talk about the different benefits that may be available to you, your spouse, your family members through the Social Security benefits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a couple scenarios and situations that people could actually receive benefits. Now, a lot of these sometimes are unknown to us. You'll see in just a second what are the different types of benefits that you may qualify for. And as it was for me, a lot of these are unknown to many of us. So you don't want to get caught without knowing all about these benefits because, hey, you're leaving money on the table, money that you are entitled to, or your family. And just so you know, with our free benefits call, you will get to know and discover possibly all of the benefits that you're entitled to based on your Social Security history. Okay, so follow along with me. We're going to look at this website here. And on here, we can look at the different people or types of classes of benefits. So let's take a look at the first one. If you're married, you may be able to collect up to 1/2 of your spouse's Social Security benefit. And this won't affect your spouse's checks, right? So if you worked and you're married, the spouse can get up to 1/2 of your Social Security benefit. All right, so some people think that because they haven't worked, the spouse stayed at home, they may not be entitled to anything, but that could be a big misconception, right? Actually, in my family, my parents, my mother was mainly a stay-at-home mom, and she was entitled to and will receive 1/2 or up to 1/2 of what my father was receiving. Okay, so that is something that you shouldn't ignore and definitely want to check out. Next, if you've been divorced, okay, and you are the one that left the partner, you may be entitled to receive benefits. It says here, if you're divorced and 62 and older, you may qualify to receive Social Security benefits from your ex-spouse in addition to your own Social Security payments. Right, so you know what people don't know is that you can collect Social Security even if your income was lower than your ex. You may actually benefit from your ex's higher income, right? And so it starts to get complicated. That's why we have to do the analysis, but the program and the software will show you what potentially you could get and find the strategy where you could get the most by either starting yours or starting with theirs. And you'll find out only through the software. Another scenario, widows. If your spouse has passed away, you may be eligible for survivor benefit. The extra money may be essential for you, right? So if that is your case, or you know somebody, right, they may be very grateful to know that they may be entitled to widow benefits. Okay, so that, again, we will go over in the review. What if you're just single? If you're single and solely responsible for your retirement, making the optimal security claiming decision is particularly important because you can only have yourself to depend on that Social Security benefit. No spouse or widow or anything like that. So make sure that you know your earnings history. Make sure you know what you're getting and plan ahead. Right? In another video, we talked about how to get that data so we can run it through our software. Make sure you watch that other video. What if you're self-employed and maybe you have a business or even a big business where you're collecting residual, right? As a self-employed person, you may be able to decrease your payroll taxes, yet still receive the maximum income from Social Security. A lot of times the question people with business ask is, should I keep my business working and should I still collect income before or after I collect Social Security, right? So that is a question that many people have. And you'll be able to actually compare the different options and find the optimal solution through the software. In fact, the software may run about 10 to 20,000 scenarios based on your situation and your data. Disability. Social Security can provide valuable disability benefits if you qualify, but these benefits and how you qualified for them are often misunderstood. Yes, if you have disability in your family, it will be worth your time to find out if they can collect those disability benefits, especially if it's you, if it's your spouse, or if it's a child, right? Or if it's a spouse with a disabled child, they may all qualify for benefits. So you don't want to miss out on that, because you may be really happy to know that there are benefits waiting for you. And finally, there is the immigrant case. If you're a lawful permanent resident, but not yet a citizen, you may still qualify for Social Security benefits. Just because you're not a citizen, don't think that this doesn't apply for you. You may have plenty of Social Security benefits under your name. All right. Now, I mentioned that all of these cases, right, whether you're single, married, divorced, widowed, self-employed, or disabled, or you have disability in your family, all of these cases may qualify you for special benefits. But here's the thing. Without the software, you may just be guessing about when you should claim, when your spouse should claim, when you should claim on your ex-spouse's benefits, when you should claim if you're widowed. What about disability, right? How that's going to affect your benefits. There's so many scenarios. That's why we use the software. I'm not going to tell you that I can do that all in my head or do the calculation on paper or even on the computer. But with that software, there could be between 1,000 to 10,000 to 20,000 scenarios to calculate your optimal decision time. Okay, and also it will explain how many benefits you qualify for and how many and when you should take them. Okay, not just for you, but they'll tell you for you and your spouse when you should collect, so that you optimize the amount of money you get back, and that will also optimize how much taxes you're going to pay. Now, of course, a full review will also look at your other assets to look at how you can optimize the income and the strategy of how to collect those other income assets you may have in retirement. So don't wait, book your free benefits call today if you haven't done it yet, and we'll go over this together. And I promise to give you a free report from the analysis so that you can see all the things that we're talking about in a report. So, this is Esteban, a registered Social Security analyst, and I want you to get on the benefits call with me. It's free. You'll get to see the analysis for your situation, and we'll discover all of these special benefits that you may be entitled to based on our call and the data that you provide. So I look forward to seeing you on the call, or I'll see you on the next educational video.